Welcome to the first episode of the Bulldog Briefing for 2019. And this is a special episode that we decided to take on the road. I am currently standing in front of the entrance of the Raymond Stewart Exercise Science Lab. It is newly constructed, it is a great addition to our district, and before we get into the actual physical building, I'd like to just talk for a minute about the man himself. Mr. Stewart was a valedictorian of Bridgeport High School. He went on to be a very successful patent attorney, but more importantly, he felt like science and the knowledge of science led to success throughout his career. So when he passed away, he left a large sum of money to the district, and he wanted that sum of money to expand students' interest in science. So we sat down, we talked about it as a team, and we felt like an exercise science lab would be the most benefit to the most students and allow them as they entered college and the workforce to be ready for careers in the medical field. So once we decided what we wanted to do with the funds, we sat down, we collaborated with the Board of Education, educators, the architect, and the administration, and we designed this building. So let's go and take a look inside and see what we have. Let's take a little walkthrough tour of the science lab. When we designed the facility, we wanted to make it as strategic as possible. So when you walk in on your right, we have the trainer's table. We have our cardiovascular equipment. And even if you take a look at the flooring, we tried to design it to where everything matched and everything blended. We have the rubberized flooring where the equipment is, and we have the synthetic wooden flooring where the education and instruction is taking place. Our team even got together and we talked about how do we make this a more innovative space. So we have standing desks that are very movable, and we even have stools that allow you to have some mobility and work on your posture while you're learning. Much different than the traditional desk. As you go around, you see all the exercise equipment. And the thing that we can't stress enough, this isn't just an exercise room. The students in this class, they're learning about the human body, they're learning about biology, anatomy, how the body works, and how it responds to various exercises. A great word that we hear a lot when we talk to Ms. Tester and also the teachers at West Liberty University and Wheeling Jesuit is that exercise is something that needs to be prescribed, the same way that medicine's prescribed to make sure that people are as healthy and active as they can be, especially as they advance into their later years. Not just the equipment, but this building also has advanced technology. If you look at the clever touch screen, all of this had to be wired for Wi-Fi. This area, you have the free weight area. What's nice about the lab is that we can take what you might learn theoretically in the classroom setting, and you can take it to the practical aspect in the exercise setting. So this room really serves a dual purpose, and advocating for exercise and well-being and physical health while preparing students for careers in that field, I think is an essential component of the program, and we're going to see it expand and grow as we move through the years. All right, I'm here with senior Tino Kuzak, and I'm going to talk to him a little bit about how this program is helping prepare him for the next level. Tino, what do you plan on doing after you leave high school?
I plan on studying something in the medical field somewhere. This program helps with giving me background knowledge and preparing me for what I'll need to know.
What's something specific that you've learned that you think is going to be directly applicable to what you're going to do?
We learn like the respiratory system and how that works. Right now we're learning how to tape ankles and wrists in class.
And currently you're one of the better wrestlers in the entire state, correct?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I think that's fact. Has there been anything that you've learned in this exercise science class that has benefited what you do on the mat?
Proper workouts and nutrition. We have a nutrition and wellness class, so it gives you good diets and what you should eat during season and stuff.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm sitting here with junior Jaron Tucker. I want to ask her a little bit about how this class is helping her. In what ways is this class in science interwoven?
Well, we've learned how to take blood pressure, and we've learned like medical terminology to figure out like different like word parts for like different symptoms or diagnosis or like muscles or anything. So it's like really helpful in understanding like diseases, viruses, difference between everything, and the difference between doctors.
Wow, sounds like it's very science related.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
great. What do you plan on doing after high school? I know you're only a junior, and how do you think this program will help prepare you for that?
Well, I plan on graduating and going to Wheeling Jesuit and studying to be an anesthesiologist. And with that comes nursing first, so the blood pressure, the medical terminology, it's all going to be useful in the future for when I'm studying for my nursing degree.
Would you recommend this program to some junior high students who are getting ready to enter high school?
Yes, I would completely recommend, especially if you're looking for anything medical, anything like this. Science is interwoven with like everything, so like anything, like exercise, sports, anything. This class would help.
I'll ask you the same question I asked Tino. You're an excellent basketball player. Anything that you learned in the class that you can carry onto the court?
Oh yeah, weight training in here, learning how to use your muscles to get stronger to play basketball. And group work here is amazing. Like any of the labs that we do, you learn how to communicate and talk with people, which you can carry onto the court and communicate with your teammates.
Great. Sounds like a great program.
Yes.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, bumped into Mr. Daly on his morning row. So I want to ask him how he envisions this program developing and where does he see it going in the future?
I see the program becoming something that is going to build a lot of excitement within the school. I don't think you're going to find a finer facility or a more unique program anywhere in the area, and that's something to really be proud of.
Now, you had a chance to be part of the design phase. How do you think everything's turned out?
I think everything's turned out wonderful. We couldn't ask for things to turn out and be completed in the way that they did. It's just a fine-looking facility, state-of-the-art, best equipment, and again, we want to do things that are best for our students.
Overall, how do you think this enhances the overall science curriculum?
I think it's an improvement to the science curriculum. Again, like I said, you're not going to find a more unique program anywhere in the area, and that is an upgrade in itself. And I think it's something that would be the envy of other districts.
All right, you ready to go finish this CrossFit workout?
Yeah, let's get on it.
All right, let's go. All right, I'm here with Miss Holly Tester. She's our exercise science lab instructor. Holly, could you tell us a little bit about your background and what prepped you to take this role?
Yeah, so I graduated from Buckeye Local in 2013, and then I went to Ohio State for 5 years. I was almost a triple major. I got my bachelor's in exercise science, nutrition, and health promotion. I just graduated last May, and then I saw this opportunity open up a few weeks before graduation, and I kind of emailed you right away for that opportunity. I did, yeah, because this has never been done before in a public high school. I think it's really cool that most of the stuff that I teach now hasn't even been done. I wouldn't even have had it until my junior year of college. So giving them that knowledge now as opposed to waiting until they want to go into that field, especially with all the health problems we have in this country now, why not get them started to help their parents and their younger generation?
So this is a new opportunity, which I'm sure comes with some challenges designing the entire curriculum, but what opportunities have you found in this job?
The main one I see is when the students learn the stuff that I was taught in college. Like when I was in college, I was taught how to do what I know, not to teach what I know. And it's a whole new challenge to teach these students. But when they grasp it, like doing the blood pressure, like Jaron said, learning how to use this equipment for someone with a disease background, like diabetes or cancer, it's a good overwhelming to see that they're learning at this young age to help their family and friends.
Now with your background, very science heavy.
Yeah.
Talk to me about how science is incorporated in this classroom on a daily basis.
Oh, it's completely all science. I know some people might have thought it was just like a weight room that they just lift, but like medical terminology, for instance, it's like a whole new language. It's like learning a foreign language all over again, and most of them are juniors and seniors in my classes. The anatomy is very heavy. I know I don't teach anatomy right now, but it kind of goes hand in hand with what Mrs. Joseph teaches, because they can learn how to implement and prescribe that exercise to patients in their future health careers if they go that route.
Great. Looking forward to seeing where the program goes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.